November 5th, 1919, Kilim Rug Installation in the De Young Exhibition Galleries. Yeah, now you can talk.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, I'll ask you questions.
Great.
Now, go. Sarah Gates, Assistant Textile Conservator. There you go. Okay.
Batten first gets centered so that there's an equal amount of linen on each side. Usually ending up being about a half an inch to an inch. Probably 6 inches or so, 4 inches.
Okay, now Sarah, you're laying that batten on the reverse of the Kilim, which is mounted on the linen, right?
Okay.
So what we have, okay.
And what I like to do is start from the center. And this is an easy one because there's a seam here, so I can match the seam and make sure that the Velcro is wrapped around the batten and positioned in the right spot. And instead of stretching the linen out this way, I try and take a little bit of it, about 6 inches in my hand, and move it just slightly towards the center each time I push it down.
So you're almost easing it on.
Almost, but not quite. I'm just making sure it's not pulling back this way. Because
Right.
what will happen then is it will splay out over time. I'm trying to make sure that none of it gets stretched. And because there's pull here, I'm trying to compensate for that. And so I'm pressing with this hand, locking the Velcro in place and also keeping this edge flush with the bottom of the batten. And again, I know I'm okay because the seam's matching here. And here comes Mr. Parker. And then I just go back and gently press, just to make sure. And then I do the other side.
So you start from the center now and go the other way.
Right.
About what size is this rug?
That's a good question. It's got to be, what would you say, at least 6 feet?
About 5 feet high and about, I don't know, 12 feet wide, it looks like.
It's being hung by its weft, which is not the greatest way to hang it. But otherwise it wouldn't fit on our wall. And it's also got a design that matches the reed screen. So Kathy's interested in matching up the two styles. And now we're ready to get the technicians to do a vertical measurement. They measure from here to the bottom and then position it on the wall.
Right.
Robert? He's probably shy and doesn't want to talk.
I'll just photograph some of these other...
You can do a measurement. You know how to do it. That's all until we get into the other room where the text can pick it up.
Okay. Okay. Sarah, come say what they're doing.
About 2 inches above this.
I don't know what they're doing. Hi, Bill.
Hi.
We're doing installation shots, and you're talking about display case.
So these ladders are in place.
What you can do is take a close-up of the cat.
Okay.
That's something that will travel with the exhibition, called the cat, and it is 12 inches shorter than the wood batten that goes on the Kilim. the aluminum clips have been screwed on 6 inches in from the end, and then every 2 feet. And what will happen is the wood slat that I hooked onto the Kilim slides and hooks into those.
So there's a pair of these, a cat and a batten.
The cat and the batten, yes. And they match
Those are those.
For every rug.
for every carpet.
Okay, they're measuring from the floor up for to decide at what height they're going to put the...
Well, what we just did was measure the top to the bottom of the Kilim. So
Right.
they know that width, and now they're figuring out how far down from the ceiling they're going to put.
Wait just a second. Okay, start.
We measured the Kilim that you saw just previously. And what they're discussing now is how far down from the ceiling or up from the floor they want it to be positioned. So they know the height of the ceiling, they subtract the amount of the Kilim.
Okay.
With that's what they
Start again.
So this is Antonio, tech extraordinaire.
Soon to be.
So he's getting these screws started so that when he gets up there, he'll be able to put them the rest of the way in, right?
Yeah.
The little one you just got it.
If you could just say the song.
Is that backwards? Or the two big ones?
I know some French, but I don't know the word for screw.
It's the top.
You know where
Who's the
No.
top? I'm going to say that a lot. Je ne comprends pas. They've marked the wall where they want the cat to be positioned. And they're going to lift it in place and attach it to the wall by means of an electric drill. And we're trying to do installation video experiments so that when I take it
You got it? I can't reach it.
No, you can get started, man. Now's your chance. Rip it off.
Never had to do that.
No, me neither.
You're about to screw